I love the idea of the NBA not being so stop and go at the end of games. You want that pace. You want that flow. You want games to continue with guys driving the ball up the floor, taking shots, passing the ball, then getting defensive stops instead of foul, free throw, timeout, commercial, comeback, foul, free throw, commercial, timeout, set up your out-of-bounds play. It's boring. It's choppy, as he just said. It lacks the momentum, and this is a great idea. It now reduces by a total of 4 timeouts in the ends of these games, and that's great, 2 per team. It also shows that the NBA is trying to take advantage right now of a increasingly powerful influence. And they're now taking over the offseason, the summer. I mean, the summer used to be solely under ownership of baseball. I mean, it was just baseball during late June, after the NBA Finals and Stanley Cup Final. After we had crowned those 2 champions, it was all baseball right through training camp. And then even training camp and preseason, baseball dominated these months. Basketball now dominates these months. Basketball, from the day the NBA Finals ended, it was about free agency, the NBA draft. Think about everything that has happened, and Summer League. Everything that has happened with the NBA surging in popularity. Where's LeBron going to go? Paul George to the Thunder. Gordon Hayward to the Celtics. Paul George to the Rockets. Chris Paul to the Rockets. The draft, Markelle Fultz, the number 1 pick, getting traded. Lonzo Ball to L.A. LeVar Ball shirtless during WWE's Monday Night Raw. Summer League action, highlights all over the place. Lonzo versus De'Aaron Fox. Lonzo pulling out. Lonzo having a terrible first game, a triple-double second game, looking great last night. You've got trades and signings, and where will LeBron land, and what's going on in Cleveland with David Griffin, and what's going on with their ownership and Dan Gilbert. Every day there's something else, and we're caring about Summer League. Summer League's always existed just for rookies and fringe roster players. Now, every game is televised. People are into it. It was a doubleheader in prime time on ESPN last week. Basketball has capitalized on having really marketable stars, marketing them better than any other sport does, and a youth movement where kids are into the pace of hoops. They like that it moves fast. They love the identifiable characters. These are really likable guys so that everybody can like LeBron or Steph or Kevin Durant or Dwayne Wade or Anthony Davis or Karl Anthony Towns or John Wall. All these guys keep their nose clean off of the basketball floor. So you have this great combination of marketable guys, good guys, and kids like the branding. They like wearing the jerseys and hoisting up a lot of shots like Steph Curry, and they like watching Russell Westbrook, and all of this has worked to make the NBA, plus the semblance of superstars and super teams, so that every maneuver feels like it's a big deal, has made the NBA a year-round construct. It has never been like this, and this is so smart because what the NBA is doing is saying, we're conceding football season, as we all know, to a certain degree, you have to. And then the moment the Super Bowl is over, we're going to own this. Trade deadline, the moment the Super Bowl plays. Soon as that is over, it's NBA season. And we're going to carry that right through training camp. Because really, we are now getting into siphoning off in America a 2-sport calendar year. Football and the NBA. We've got football, the NFL, and college football, which dominates. College basketball doesn't dominate except for 1 month. Baseball never dominates outside of October, which is the middle of football season. And the NBA is taking advantage of this. Very smart.